Ladies and gentlemen, the Hardy Party is still continuing. Welcome to the kickoff review, or the Extreme Rules, rather, review show.
Indeed, it's just the two of us.
The future left with Skull Kid and Alexa and Sasha and Braun. They all went out to eat. I told them that we'd meet them at the restaurant.
Yeah, I'm not going to say I'm the same thing yet. But, yeah, time to... Okay, yeah. Good, we can actually turn it off. Now,
well, we didn't turn it off. They lowered the volume. Let's go through the show from the beginning of the kickoff show. We kicked off the kickoff yesterday with a last man standing match. Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa. This is how the last man standing match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4 should have ended.
It should have ended, yeah. With Gargano becoming the victor.
Well, Gargano did win our version.
Yeah.
And Gargano has declared himself the #1 contender for the Cruiserweight title at Roadblock End of the Line. Who will he be facing, though? Will he be facing Austin Aries, or will he be facing Rey Mysterio? We're going to find out at Night of Champions.
Regardless, either one would equal one hell of a match. The Rey one would be a dream match.
Definitely. Then we had a fatal 4-way match to determine the #1 contender for the United States Championship, which we now know will be a fatal 4-way match, but we'll get to that in just a second. It was Matt Hardy versus Bobby Lashley versus Christian versus New Day's Kofi Kingston. Christian came so close. I feel like this is a punchline at this point.
Indeed.
Sound like a broken record. Kofi Kingston hits the SOS on Matt Hardy for the win. So Kofi Kingston advances to the United States Championship match. I'll take care of this from now, Johnson. Oh, King Gable's here.
Oh, King Gable.
Hi, Dad.
Hello.
So what are we doing?
We're reviewing the show.
The show I wasn't on.
Yes.
You were drafted to SmackDown because of your choice. This was an NXT exclusive Twitch preview. Of course you weren't on the show.
Don't worry, though. You'll be here at Night of Champions on SmackDown, which will be live on Twitch. And also, if you're still champion...
I'm still going to be champion. I'm defending the title at Night of Champions, remember?
I'm just saying, if you're still champion after that, you're going to be at Roadblock.
I will be champion. And as a matter of fact, I think I would like to be Transcontinental Champion again.
Absolutely not. Alright. Now, back to, where were we? Oh, yeah. The #1 contenders match, which was a tables match. All I gotta say are these two names, and you can obviously tell who won. Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley versus Jericho. You obviously know who won.
That match, we still don't even know if it was innovation or planned.
I'm assuming innovation.
Bubba took the table out of the corner, set it up, and then Devon hit a superplex through the table on Jericho, and the Dudleys got the win. And now they will face the future and Braun Strowman at Night of Champions.
Indeed. Next up is an Extreme Rules match between John Cena and Seth Rollins for the United States Championship.
Seth Rollins would win back the championship, and then later in the evening, the future would declare Roman Reigns still in the match, but again, we'll get to what we're talking about later. He's still in the match, and he'll face Kofi Kingston and Seth Rollins, the new champion, but it's now a fatal 4-way match because John Cena was thrown in the mix.
Indeed.
Then we had the 2-on-1 tornado handicap match for the Raw Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks at the Circle defended against Trish Stratus. The Circle retained the title. Extreme Rules match for the WWE Championship. Skull Kid defeated Samoa Joe and Batista for the WWE Championship, tapping out Samoa Joe. What's next for Skull Kid? Only the future knows.
Well, not that future, but you get the idea.
Well, he knows.
Not really.
He's the one that has plans for the WWE title. We don't know anything about it.
Hey, if his plans include desecrating the title like Skull Kid has been when it wasn't even in his possession, then okay. That's not a good idea.
Then our main event for the kickoff show. Kevin Owens defended the Universal Championship against Brock Lesnar, which Paul Heyman said was not a prediction, it was a spoiler. Brock Lesnar was going to win the Universal Championship, and win the Universal Championship, Brock Lesnar did.
Now he's going to face off against Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship this Thursday at Night of Champions. I know. I could hear all the boos. I could see the negative. I could picture the negative comments coming to this video.
You hate Roman Reigns too much.
Hey.
I'm personally a fan of Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, both. I would love to see this match. And then we got today. We kicked off the show with AJ Styles versus Edge. Edge tried to get the jump on AJ to no avail. AJ Styles gave Edge a run for his money, but ultimately, this is still the house that AJ Styles built. And then Roman Reigns decided he was going to tear up Vince's office and then demand a match.
So, a match he got. An unexpected match.
Against the most unlikely superstar, who's not even on either roster.
You know, Vince decided, oh, hey, let's have Roman pay for his actions by having him face the biggest, baddest guy he knows. That was probably here. I think he probably chose the.
I think he came to watch the show. Vince is like, "You got your gear," and we had a match. Of course, we're talking about the legendary
Goldberg.
Goldberg made quick work of Roman Reigns.
Yep. Match lasted 2 minutes. Roman was squashed.
Spear. Roman kicked out at 1. Jackhammer. It was over.
He was down. He was done. All right. All right. So next we have Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship.
NXT Women's Championship.
Or NXT. My bad. Okay. So
they walked around in a circle.
And
then Alexa pinned Sasha.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Not much to say there.
Not much to say there. Most boring match of the evening.
In your opinion.
I mean, for one, it was a setup. 2, it was basically a squash match because it lasted less than a minute. And third off, we had way more impressive matches.
If you say so. Speaking of impressive matches, 2 out of 3 falls. CM Punk, the best in the world, versus Kenny Omega, the cleaner of SmackDown, in a promotional match. Winner earned the Royal Rumble's challenge at the Roadblock end of the line. CM Punk took this 2 falls to nothing, proving he's still the best in the world.
Yep, and regarding his decision, he decided to go off against Skull Kid.
If he is still the WWE champion, that is.
Regardless, he plans on getting that WWE title.
And then a match that I'm kind of disgusted with. I didn't expect that out of you. You got involved in an Extreme Rules match against the Future and Braun Strowman, attacking the Future.
As I said, I have an explanation for all of this. You know what it is.
Doesn't change the fact I'm still disgusted in your actions, but I digress. That match was won by the Future. The Future is either going against the NXT champion or the Universal champion at Roadblock into the Line.
Indeed.
Then our main event, Jeff Hardy. Well, you didn't even need to know who won that match because we started this stream, this review stream, with his music still playing.
Yeah.
TLC, Rob Van Dam defended the NXT Championship against Jeff Hardy. Before Van Dam could even enter the ring, Jeff Hardy had the ladder propped, the biggest ladder he could find, propped up between the Spanish announce table and the apron. Van Dam and Hardy would exchange blows on it until Van Dam would put Hardy on it and then hit a corkscrew splash through the ladder onto Jeff Hardy.
Indeed. Then we thought the table was going to be in play. It was out there, but overall it wasn't used because, well, Jeff decided, you know what, enough of these games. I'm just going to go up there and grab the title.
He almost had it the first time he went up there.
True.
But Van Dam got back to his feet. Hardy wisely got off the ladder, went out, threw out Van Dam, and then climbed the ladder again, and then pulled down the title. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Hardy's sick of coming in second place.
I don't blame him.
Hardy felt cheated at the Royal Rumble. He had the title in his grasp, but the clock ran out of time. Had the clock been at least 5 seconds, not even 5 seconds longer, he would have won the title. All he needed was one fall.
Indeed.
But nonetheless, Jeff Hardy, the new NXT champion. The question is, who will Jeff Hardy be defending that title against that Night of Champions? We're going to find that out on Raw, I presume.
Hopefully.
Anyways, let's congratulate all of the champions. So that being Seth Rollins, Alexa Bliss, Skull Kid, Brock Lesnar, Alexa Bliss,
Again.
The Future.
That wasn't even a title match, but you get the
Technically speaking, Kofi Kingston,
CM Punk.
the Dudley Boys, CM Punk, and most importantly, Jeff Hardy. If there was title implications, I feel you should be rewarded. And in that case, let's just congratulate everybody. Besides, well, you know what? We're not just going to leave AJ Styles out in the dust. Congratulations, AJ Styles, as well as Johnny Gargano.
Indeed.
You guys all went to the extreme. And that concludes this stream. Mike, anything you want to add?
No.
Don't forget that at Night of Champions, we're going to kick off the show by spinning the wheel and making a deal. We're going to find out who's going to face the Bullet Club for their SmackDown Tag Team Championships. I'm Johnson. That's Mike. You got about an hour, a little under an hour, before SummerSlam kickoff on the WWE Network. Real life.
Indeed.
So, hope you guys enjoyed. Good night.